Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So XRP has followed our our wave count so far. Also off yesterday's small high here in the wave 2. It's currently following through to the downside, and in my last video I updated you that it would now most likely head into the region around 42.8 cents, and it would need to take out the X wave low on the way down. And the first confirmation that we are heading down was a break below the wave 1 low here, tiny wave 1, I think 49.7 cents. So all of that happened, gave us already an early signal, and it's hit now the 1-to-1 ratio, the 100% extension of this wave 1. However, this is not yet a likely target for a third wave. We would like to see the 1.618 extension reached to confirm this wave count further. So obviously we had the situation that XRP was holding quite well compared to many other coins. However, primary expectation is and has been primarily though bearish, and we expected a reaction to the resistance area here. And talking about, those Hinman emails, I think there was a bit of a hype again going on. People were expecting something really, really bullish to happen as a result of those emails being released. I'm not sure if you follow that. I don't normally talk about fundamentals too much, but it's just interesting to understand it again from a sentiment point of view. I did see it in the comments many times, in the last few weeks that people said for it to go to the moon, and those emails will, I don't know, people expected the court case to be over already, apparently on the 13th. Which obviously was not the case. It was just those emails that were released. And to be honest, as far as I understand, the contents of the emails, I haven't really studied it, but the contents are quite, you could say, bullish for XRP. Nevertheless, price reacted in a bearish way, and it with that followed our wave count. At least it is following it at the moment. It is a typical buy the rumors, sell the news event. Very strong rejection candle here at the 88.7 Fibonacci retracement level at 56.5 cents. And we had a wave 1 down, a wave 2 to the upside, which did not invalidate. In fact, it never even broke, and well, it did never sustain above the 78.6 retracement, which is sort of the last likely level for a wave 2. And it starts an impulsive move down at the moment in a third wave. Typical buy the rumors, sell the news event. And there was a lot of hype on YouTube with regards to those emails and possible reaction or effect on the price. And naturally, a lot of people were disappointed. But if any of you are watching this video now, just be aware that it's typically worth considering those news in a very, very careful way only. We've seen it so many times, those hypes, they typically don't play out, especially not in a bear market. If we are still in a bear market, which I think we are, at least for XRP, projecting out another low still to come. Of course, there is a bullish alternative, which we're going to talk about in this video as well. But just be aware, trading news is always difficult because there are so many influential factors that impact price. It's never only one event that really has a sole influence on the price. It is typically the market sentiment and what sentiment does with those news. And in this case, another typical example that it's best to just follow the pivot points and trade the pivot points instead of trying to trade news and hope for something. The idea is still on this chart that we are selling off in the yellow wave count, in that we completed a B wave top here on the 29th of March in a WXY structure. And the way down is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would be ideal to make a new low at least below the June lows. Yeah. Now, at the moment, it's doing that, it's following that. In this video, I also will tell you which levels need to be broken to the upside to favor a more bullish interpretation of the wave structure, because that's of course possible. However, I do not see that clear impulse on the chart to the upside that would be needed for me to consider that. Yeah, I mean, I'm considering it, don't get me wrong, but to make it primary expectation. Okay, of course, prices can always move higher, they can always move lower, anything is possible, but it's about what should happen, not what could happen. Okay, because anything could happen, and then you have no edge in the markets. So what would be the more bullish interpretation? It would only, in my opinion, become more likely if price breaks above the June high, yeah, so which was here at 56.5 cents. And it would, in my opinion, due to the structure here, which is still very overlapping, very corrective, rather be my first call would be that this is simply a higher B wave. This would allow for price to go into the 70-cent region based on the measurement of the wave W and comparing it to the wave Y, because this would then simply become an extended Y wave, could reach the 74-cent level up here. Roughly, okay, but we would need to look at the subwaves then. But that would be my first call. Second call would be, okay, it could be a 1-2, 1-2 setup. That would be very bullish, but at the moment price is just simply not confirming that. Yeah, it would first of all need to break above that 58.6 cent level very impulsively, but this is not impulsive. Yeah, so from that point of view, if we zoom in, the primary count suggests lower. The emails had the desired effect, which was pushing the price down. And we had this 1-2 setup with the wave 3 currently in the making. Ideal target would now be for the third wave, 42.8 cents. We should then get a fourth and a fifth to follow through lower. But this 5-wave move, which is unfolding here, is likely only the first wave of the larger third wave. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense from the proportions, looking at them. But yeah, I'm going to follow that through for you. Could very much be that this tiny, tiny fourth wave here is unfolding as an Elliott wave triangle. So just means sideways action. And what it needs to avoid, this tiny fourth wave here, needs to avoid an overlap with wave 1. So it needs to stay below 49.7 cents. A break above 49.7 would be a very early indication that something isn't going as planned, okay? All right, that's my update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.